Cooling optimization and airflow management is the quickest way to lower your data center's PUE and energy costs, while also increasing the reliability of IT equipment. With so many variables affecting airflow within a data center, it can be daunting to know where to start and how to get the most out of airflow management improvements. Upsite's 4 R's of airflow management is a holistic methodology for implementing changes to optimize data center cooling infrastructure and realize energy savings. Using Six Sigma DCX software, we'll demonstrate how airflow management improvements could reduce cooling costs by $60,000 annually in a 4,000 square foot data center. The 4 R's of airflow management addresses the data center at each of these 4 levels: the rack, the raised floor, the row, and the room. Cooling optimization is an iterative and ongoing process. The 4 R's methodology reflects this, with the room serving as the central check-in point. After making changes in the rack, raised floor, or row elements of the room, it's important to make adjustments at the room level or the cooling controls to realize benefits. First, we address the rack. Sealing all open gaps in the rack prevents harmful exhaust air recirculation and helps protect the reliability and longevity of the IT equipment. By installing hot lock blanking panels in empty use spaces and installing the hot lock rack airflow management kit on the open sides of the rails, we obtain complete sealing at the face of the racks. The improved separation of the hot and cold aisle has allowed for supply temperatures to be increased and cooling airflow rates to be reduced. Once the racks are completely sealed, we move on to address airflow in the raised floor. In the baseline model, 51% of the conditioned air delivered by cooling units is escaping from the cable cutouts, open gaps in the floor perimeter, and misplaced perforated tiles. This requires higher operating costs due to higher fan speeds and lower supply temperatures to overcome the poor raised floor open area management. When closely examining the airflow around the cabinet, we can see the impact of an unsealed cable opening. This cross-section view shows the conditioned air coming out of the unsealed cable cutouts behind the cabinet. This leaked air reduces the flow rate of conditioned air into the cold aisle. By sealing these holes using cold lock raised floor grommets, we can see the immediate impact. The amount of cold air escaping into the hot aisle is dramatically reduced, and airflow rates from supply tiles increases by 30%. The benefits of installing cold lock grommets can also be seen in this view, showing the decreased flow rate of the air escaping from cable openings after sealing. Once the raised floor and racks are sealed, further efficiencies can be gained by isolating hot and cold air in the aisles. Upsite's IllLock modular containment solution allows this to quickly and easily be done with racktop baffles and aisle-in doors that attach magnetically. Additionally, IllLock adjustable rack gap panels are attached where racks are missing, and IllLock under rack panels seal the open space between the floor and the bottom of the rack. Once the IllLock products are installed, CFD analysis reveals that the cold aisle is free of hot exhaust air. Now that the floor and racks are sealed and the cold aisle is isolated, the full impact of the airflow management changes can be realized by making adjustments to the cooling infrastructure. The Upsite products allowed fan speeds to be reduced by 35% and one crack unit to be turned off. Additionally, the chiller system was able to reduce energy by 15%, and the partial PUE, including the chiller plant and cooling fans, changed from 1.5 to 1.3. All of these changes yielded annual energy savings of nearly $60,000, providing for a full return on investment in about 15 months. For data centers larger than 4,000 square feet, the savings would be exponentially greater. To learn more about optimizing your data center's cooling through airflow management, please visit upsite.com.